Good morning. This is your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. Seeing continued cloudy conditions out there this morning with our ceilings right around 400 feet at this time, and expecting those clouds to stick around as we move through the next 24 hours, at least till we get into the daytime hours tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll see a fairly dry weather day ahead with just some showers well to the north of the local area. Otherwise, we'll see another chance of showers as we go overnight tonight into our Wednesday, and then a better chance for some more widespread showers and storms moving through on Wednesday, with a chance of a few of those being on the stronger side. Take a look at our current surface analysis. We have that stationary boundary still stretched out to the east through the mid-Atlantic region, seeing area of low pressure along that just south of our local area. That's keeping the onshore flow as we go through the day today. And well off to the west, we're seeing that area of low pressure. We'll be watching as we go into the day tomorrow. That's going to continue tracking eastward through and towards the mid-Atlantic region, bringing those widespread showers and storms as we go into our day tomorrow. It's going to lift that boundary that's now stationary to the north as a warm front, bring some breezy, warmer southerly air into the area, and then as the cold front approaches and pushes through, that's when we'll see those stronger storms along that, and then we'll see some breezy conditions behind that front as well. If we look at our upper level winds from this morning's sounding, we have some east-southeasterly to southerly winds in the lowest levels, and seeing those winds become westerly in the mid and upper levels. And our peak wind today is 74 knots at 25,000 feet. The freezing level is at 11,300 feet. We'll take a quick look at the local radar here. We can see some showers and storms well north of the Wallops area up there in the Delaware region, pushing off to the east and continuing to push off the coast. And behind that, seeing dry conditions. So expecting those dry conditions as we move through working hours today. If we look at our current visible satellite, zoomed out a bit here, we can see lots of cloud cover in the local area, streaming off to the east, expecting that to continue as we go through the day and through the overnight time frame. We can see down to the south of that warm front, some more breaks in the clouds, but not expecting that warm front to get up to our area, so expecting to stay socked in the cloud cover as we move through the day today. We'll look at the short-term high-resolution models, see how things play out over the next 48 hours. We'll see, again, dry conditions as we move through today and going into the evening time frame. As we go through the overnight time frame, mainly past the 8 p.m. Time slot, we'll see a chance of a few showers, possibly even a storm pushing through the area during that overnight time frame there. The HER model here, probably one of the more bullish models with that activity, but nonetheless, we'll see that chance pushing through, and then likely seeing a break in that activity before we get into the start of the day on Wednesday, possibly seeing a few isolated showers out of the head of this band of activity that will be moving into the area as we go through the morning hours on Wednesday. See some more widespread showers and some embedded thunderstorms possible. As this pushes through, we see that pressure gradient tightening, and that's going to bring those subtly breezy winds as we go through the day on Wednesday. And then the center of that low pressure starts to approach. We'll see a break likely through first part of the afternoon in that rain activity, and then as that area of low pressure and the cold front pushes through our region, that's when we'll have that better chance of seeing some of those potentially stronger storms along that boundary and ahead, pushing through the area. So a chance for some stronger rain with those showers and potentially some stronger wind gusts. The Storm Prediction Center does have us under a slight risk of seeing some severe weather with our day tomorrow. So, but the main threat likely being some stronger wind gusts. And as that pushes through behind that front, see a few lingering showers possible, with possibly a thunderstorm lingering around before that things start to dry out as the front pushes through with some breezy northwesterly winds and some cooler air starting to move into the area as we get into the day on Thursday. Zoom out here, looking at the European model for our Thursday. We'll see that upper level low continues to linger over the region as we move through the day on Thursday. We'll see some slightly breezy to breezy conditions through the day with that upper level low over the area. It's going to keep things cloudy through most of the day as we get going. very slight chance of seeing a light rain shower sprinkled later in the day and into the evening, but overall expecting mainly just dry and breezy conditions. And we'll see a similar day as we go into the day on Friday. We'll see clouds decreasing overnight into the morning on Friday, and then that upper level low continues to linger over the area, so we'll see daytime clouds building through the day as we get into the afternoon time frame, and then going overnight into Saturday. Once again, that upper level low stays in the region, continuing to influence with some cooler air and cloud cover as we go through the day on Saturday. And going into Sunday, we start to see that upper level low moving out of the area. We'll see that pressure gradient weakening a bit and high pressure starting to build in, with some partly cloudy conditions expected for most of the day on Sunday. And then going into the day on Monday, we'll see high pressure in control, dry weather, and some mostly sunny to partly cloudy conditions, setting up for a nice day as the solar eclipse moves through the region. So if we look at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, overall expecting mainly green conditions through our daytime, or through our work hours today. We'll do have the red risk for those reduced ceilings this morning, and expecting that risk to continue over the next 24 hours, as we do have those ceilings around 400 feet, so below that 500-foot level. Otherwise, expecting a fairly quiet weather day with a slight breeze out of the east-southeast this afternoon, briefly turning more subtly as we get into the later part of the afternoon and becoming northeasterly as we go into the overnight time frame. We'll see just a high around 57 degrees this afternoon, and then we start to pick up that chance of a shower or thunderstorm as we move past the 8 p.m. time frame, looking at a yellow risk for both precip and lightning, continuing until about 2 or 3 in the morning, and then once again we pick that chance up after around 6 a.m. local tomorrow for a chance of a few isolated showers out of the head of the more widespread activity that moves in as we go into the day on Wednesday. Right now, tides are running a half a foot to a foot above normal. In our Wednesday forecast, we do have that red risk for precip and an orange risk for lightning, as we do expect those showers and thunderstorms in the area, and a red risk for those winds that are above 25 knots with those breezy conditions out ahead, as well as a few stronger wind gusts with any shower or storm moving through, and a yellow risk for those reduced ceilings and visibilities. A milder day with a high around 65 degrees. Again, we'll see a round of some showers and storms likely in the morning hours, and then that better chance for some stronger storms as we get into the later afternoon and evening time frame, with that chance of heavier rain and stronger wind gusts. Wednesday night, we'll see a chance of a few lingering showers or storms, so keeping that orange risk for precip and a yellow chance of some lightning there. But otherwise, we'll see things starting to dry out, becoming mostly to partly cloudy and windy, so we keep that red risk for those elevated winds, particularly along that front. As that front passes through, we're likely seeing our strongest winds, and we'll keep that reduced yellow chance for reduced visibilities and ceilings. And then going into Thursday, we'll see partly cloudy conditions early on, and we'll see clouds increasing through the day. We'll see continued breezy conditions, so we do keep an orange risk for those winds that are above 25 knots, but the trend is towards seeing some lighter peak winds for our Thursday, so we could see that risk being reduced as we go into tomorrow. But very slight chance of seeing a light shower later in the day. Otherwise, expecting mainly dry conditions with a high around 58 degrees. And if we go into the end of the week and into the weekend forecast, pretty much a similar story, partly to mostly cloudy conditions as we go through our days for Friday and Saturday, and a slightly breezy to breezy conditions for both those days as well, with our high temperatures in the low 50s and our lows right around 39 to 40 degrees. As we go into Sunday, start to see some more sunshine in the area with mostly to partly cloudy conditions, partly cloudy overall most of the day. We'll see a high around 55 degrees, and going into starting next week, we'll see there's mostly sunny to partly cloudy conditions with a high around 60 degrees for that solar eclipse day to begin next week. That's going to wrap up the the 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow at 8:15 at 10 a.m. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day.